Right. So we're doing a little bit of multitasking right now at the gym, and we are uploading a Craigslist post. But let me just update y'all on what happened today. So obviously over the last week, I regretted not going out. I was like, what the fuck, Logan? Like, come on now, nigga. Like, gotta get your shit together. So 22nd, I decided, all right, instead of just trying to think about what is the easiest way to hit our target, why don't we look at what is going to make us a better person at the highest level? And realistically, doing something hard like door-to-door sales, that itself will do it. So that's really weird. Why'd this stop loading? Fuck. Oh my God, bro. Are you kidding me? I was just uploading a Craigslist post. Okay, I still have it. Okay, we're good. But anyways, back to update time. So decided, you know what, like this doing Uber for the next month and a half and just crossing my fingers hoping I'm gonna like figure out how to make money with my plan. No, sometimes you don't know the road forward. Sometimes you don't know exactly every single turn you need to make, but sometimes you need to go with your intuition, your gut. And my gut was telling me we need to, you know, push ourselves. We need to actually do something hard, something challenging. And this is gonna boost our confidence. And so I have still been in contact with Nick, and I still think he's a really good guy. Like, I would recommend anybody who is looking for an opportunity to start making more money. Maybe they don't know where they're going. Maybe they don't know, you know, how to get out of the situation. He is a great guy to get some insight, Nick Gaines. So we've stayed in contact, but I was like, you know what? Like, I'm not gonna just fucking, like, not do anything before asking to get back in the group. I need to actually prove that I'm serious about this. And so yesterday I'd gone out. I'm pretty sure I still need to upload the video, but I recorded talking about that. I'd made one sale, and I talked to like 26, 27 people, something around that. Obviously my stats need to do a better job with tracking it, but today, the moment y'all been waiting for, I hit 4 sales. So first sale was 150. It was a maybe from the day before, but you know, I didn't even see the lady I talked with the day before, the wife. I just talked with the husband, closed him. That was a 150 deal. Then we had set up another deal with for 170. That was after a few hours. And then the last 2 people that I talked to, I had set up for, I set one up for 220. And then I set the other one up for 140. So the reason like these prices are lower is because, for one, I'm just doing the glass, and 2, I'm not doing any of the upper level stuff, aside from anything that's just like a flat facing house. But I'm not licensed and insured, so I don't need to get on the roof. But again, that was one of those things that I was like, bruh, like how am I gonna do this? But instead of just looking at it as an obstacle, just look at it as an opportunity. I can now go through more jobs, meet more people faster, because I don't have to do the upper levels. So it's not an obstacle unless you make an obstacle in your mind. But we set up 4 jobs. I don't know like the exact total of that, but I mean 150 times 4 is 600. So $600 a day potentially. And we have those jobs set up for tomorrow. So what I'm doing right now, oh fuck, I'm in the process of creating a Craigslist post, because I'm very detailed and meticulous, which makes, you know, work, especially when I'm doing it with my hands. I'm very careful to make sure it's exactly how I would want it. So that sometimes means I'm taking longer than I should on a project rather than just finishing. So I'm gonna hire someone, gonna look for somebody who's hardworking, somebody who's disciplined, and that'll be good to surround myself with somebody who could at least have those qualities innately to them. Something that you could train regardless of where you're at. But we're gonna hire somebody and have them help out with getting the jobs clean for tomorrow, because the idea is, if we can have somebody cleaning the jobs and doing a good job with cleaning, then while they're cleaning, I can go out and I can set up more jobs for tomorrow, and well, maybe not tomorrow, but for Sunday, and make sure that our day is full and we are being productive throughout the daylight hours. Because I've noticed, even with like Uber, like I've been getting less tips, I've been having jobs cancel, and you know, the thing is like, we've been doing this for a few months, but this is by no means the way that we're gonna, you know, fund our business or even move out or even just be in a decent financial position. Uber is not it. Uber has allowed us to regain some of our health, which has been really nice. Haven't felt this healthy in a while, and that's just because now I can actually go out, make a little bit of money and get food. But You know, waking up every day thinking about how you're going to pay for your next meal is not the way to live. It's definitely not the way to grow the fastest if you want to get ahead in life. So we have to be smart, and realistically that means we're going to just do things that are difficult, because worst case scenario, if we fail, then fuck it. Like we have the confidence that we said we're going to do something difficult and we gave it our best effort regardless. And this is the year that our best effort is enough. It's more than enough. So we that's kind of where we're at. Like, the first job, I said I'd swing by sometime between 11 and 1. I've been giving these 2-hour windows. This is something they taught us to do with Vivint. So that gives me a window of time within the morning to get somebody set up, make sure they understand how to clean, make sure they understand standards. And from there, we can, you know, hopefully start making some strides in the neighborhood we've been working. So another cool thing is I had actually gotten the number of the husband of one of the ladies I talked to yesterday. I don't know if I included this in the video, but long story short, this lady was outside. I walked up, introduced myself, and I realized she was in the construction space. So me and her just started talking about that. I was like, fuck the windows. Let me talk to this lady about what I'm trying to build. And she was about it. Like, she was interested, and she thought her husband would be too, given he's already dabbled in crypto and he's in the construction space. In fact, he is the president. And so we'd gone back to the house, and it was funny because I seen his truck there and her cars weren't there. So I was like, okay, he's home. Let me make a quick introduction. So knocked the door and kind of just let him know, like, I talked with the wife yesterday, let him know a little bit about it. And then he was like, let me go grab my card real quick. And when he came back out with his card, he was like, explain the idea one more time. And bro, the pitch that I gave, like, when I was done with it, like, I wasn't even like finished, like, with the last couple or the last sentence I was saying, but he was like, love it, like, call me, text me, let's get in touch. Or he said email me, because this is like an office phone number, but he was like, we're gonna talk about this because I have projects I need funding for. So this is perfect because it's our first cold contact in building this network of builders. So really exciting. Can hear it in my voice, my excitement. And this was what I was thinking. Do I need, like, if I'm going to go all in, I need to go all in on this business, right? On my business. But realistically, opportunities are going to come up as long as you are doing what is difficult. You may not know all the turns in your route to your destination, but you need to do what you feel is right sometimes. And you know, realistically, like I said, I knew just staying at home, coding on my computer, that's not the way that I'm going to build out, for one, a reputation, but two, the network that I'm wanting to build. So got his number, and I'm really excited, honestly, because the thing is too, is builders are going to know other builders. And so we set a good first impression. Now we need to make sure we've got a platform. I don't know if ready to go is the right word, because I don't know how fast we're going to hop on a Zoom, but pretty much I just need to carry the reputation and make sure this guy understands I am really dedicated to this cause, and I'm going to do right by him and his people to get that funding. So this is cool. He could very well be a good connection to introduce me to other builder contacts, which will help with scaling the network. Because realistically, if I frame it that way, actually, now that I'm thinking about it from like a Taproot perspective, my goal was to get like 180 builders prior to launching the network on Ethereum officially, selling the memberships. And so I could either go out and meet 180 different people individually, or I could meet 18 people, and on average they bring in 10 builders. And maybe those are drastic numbers. Maybe we're looking more at, like, you know, each person brings in an average of like 3 or 5. But regardless, if I learn how to leverage other people's networks, then I can expand my reach far beyond my own. So again, it all comes down to being creative, and that means putting yourself in the crucible. You have to be willing to go through the fire to come out refined and refurbished to really make an impact. So I'm excited, and you know, I've been thinking about this too. You know, if you want to have bigger than life goals, and you want to do things that are obviously going to entail involving a large amount of people, you have to be someone who is looking to inspire, and you're thinking about your decisions that you're making from the stance of how this is going to affect other people. Because regardless of, whether you're by yourself or you're out in the open, people are going to be watching regardless, and people are going to be paying attention. So, with me, like, realistically, I know I have an audience on here, and I know, especially given the content we've been posting that has gone viral, there's probably people who are looking for opportunities themselves who may feel stuck. They might not know like what the next move is or how to improve their situation, and they're really doing their best to try to find it. And so I have the opportunity to show those people, hey, it doesn't matter where you're starting at. You can be at ground zero and you can still get yourself in a better situation by working hard. So that's a framework that I think is going to just be important, not even just for this year, but for life. Understanding that you want to think of your decisions from the perspective of how this impacts not just you, not just your family, not just your goals, but the wider range of people who are involved in your life, indirectly or directly. So hopefully this didn't get muffled. I did have my hand over the edge, which is annoying. I need to get a better thing for holding my phone. But yeah, we're about to hit the workout. I need to finish this Craigslist post so it doesn't disappear. But we're gonna go hit the workout, and yeah, we'll be providing some updates for tomorrow. But first $600 day in a while, so feels pretty fucking good doing it myself. With that being said, we gonna get after it, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.